not gonna lie. This month is going to be a month of having to really do the work. What I mean by that is, I just put out a word about spiritually rebuilding your wall. People of Jerusalem were rebuilding the wall, and the enemies on the outside wanted to find the weak spots within this wall in order to further break it down. The enemy does not want you rebuilding your spiritual wall. The enemy is going to do whatever he can to pull you away from God. And just in the spirit of transparency, y'all, I'm going through it, and I'm on this healing journey. And today I had to pray, and I had to ask God to keep me a little bit closer to him and just stay right here with me, because the enemy is trying his hardest to find the weak spots. The weak spots are the old wounds, okay? When you're healing, you have to heal these wounds. You have to sort of repair and pick up the pieces of the thing that once broke you. And what the enemy will do is, while he's trying to find these weak spots, he's going to re-expose you any way he can to the thing that broke you. The very thing that broke you initially, he's going to keep throwing it in your face. And for a time, you might think you're free from it, and you're healing, and you're happy, and you're getting your happiness back, and you're finally experiencing joy. Like, my kids came to me this entire week and kept asking me, "Mommy, why are you smiling so much? Like, you've never smiled this much." Which that did something to me in itself, but they were surprised to see that I was genuinely happy. I was healing. And what did the enemy do? He tried this and he tried that. He's been trying me all week. Things have been coming up missing. First it was little things, but then he saw that I wasn't tripping off of that as much. So then the big things started coming up missing. You know, things that I put value on. Things that he know I worked hard for. Those started coming up missing. Okay, that got a little bit of a reaction from me. He said, "Okay, cool. Now let's take it up a notch." And then he re-exposes me to something big. And it got me. It got me. Be careful in this season, because the devil is going to do whatever he can to try to break you. Okay? His goal is to break you into so many pieces, and not even just big pieces. Okay? He wants to not only break you into those big pieces, but then he wants to step and crush on those big pieces and make them into littler pieces. Okay? He wants you so broken that you don't even care to try to fix it anymore. He doesn't want you to care to try to fix you anymore. He wants you to be so broken that you're not even finna take the time to try to pick up them little bitty pieces and try to put yourself back together again. Just keep God close and remember what he promised you. Remember what he told you, and remember what he has for you, because it's going to be more important in this season now more than ever, and especially with this harvest coming for everybody. The enemy is going to try so hard to keep taking from you and stealing. And at this point, if you're anything like me, you're probably like, "Lord, what else is there for him to take? He done took everything." He done took everything. And he's still going to keep trying to take even more. So you got to keep God close, okay? Keep him close. If you need to get into the word more, get into the word. If you need to just lean on a friend that's walking heavy in God, lean on that friend. If you need to just pray, pray more. If you need to, I don't know, just do whatever you can to stay protected and to stay covered, because trials are going to come. Yes, blessings and reward are coming, but just know the more you make, the more he's going to take. Okay? That's how the enemy works. The more you make, the more he's going to take. And if he knows that you got a blessing coming, oh, that warfare is going to ramp up. And y'all, August just started, and after a week of so much joy, he literally has been hitting me physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. And with this only being the third day, stay covered, y'all.